Hi everybody. So years ago I used to volunteer at the YMCA and I would lead group sessions. And that means showing people a variety of different exercises, explaining proper form and technique, about breathing. And I just finished showing them how to do the lat pull down. Lat pull down is usually you have a bar attached to a cable and you pull down and you're contracting your lats. And you notice my neck is out, my chest is out, and you have your tummy slightly drawn in to protect your lower back. I'll do another workshop on that at another time. But one of the girls in the group looked at a guy who then went to use the lat pull down and shouted out, "Isn't he doing it wrong?" So I noticed the guy noticed, and I went over and I said, "May I make a suggestion?" And he actually listened and it worked out fine. So this video and some other videos, when I offer to correct form, is for everybody's safety, okay? And I've done things incorrectly and had people come over and correct my form, so this is not malicious. What brought this on was I saw this amazing YouTube conversation between Brie Larson, amazing actress, and Captain Marvel, and Tegan, a professional wrestler. If you get a chance, I'd watch it. They also did a mini workout. Now this is during COVID, so they're not with each other. They're doing this over Zoom or Skype or whatever. And what I noticed was when Brie was doing the standing bicep curls, and I believe she had had a knee injury like Tegan had, her form was great from the waist up, but she had her knees bent, and that's a common, I'm going to say, mistake. And the reason I'm going to say it's a mistake is all the pressure goes into the knees when you do that. So if you had your knees bent like that, in order to keep the weight throughout the body, you would have to push your butt back. So the more the knees bend, the more the butt goes back. Otherwise, all the pressure goes into the knees. So like I'm saying, this is general, and this is why I'm pointing this out. I also wouldn't do it with your feet together because you don't know if there's a muscle imbalance. If your feet are apart and you're leaning, you can correct it. If your feet are together, you might not notice that, and the balance isn't so good. She had her feet apart, so well done, Brie, on that. When you do a standing bicep curl, you also don't want to lock your knees out. And I trained a girl who had been in a car accident, and the common thing was to lock the knees out. Very, very common occurrence. Whether doing shoulder presses or overhead triceps, the two things people will often do is either lock the knees out or have them too bent. And somebody can call me on this, but make sure you try it before you do. So we don't want tension in the knee. You want to do what's called soft knee, like in Tai Chi. You're doing your bicep curls, right? If you have a mirror, you can watch, make sure you're not leaning. You can make sure you're not twisted. So watch how you do it. The other one was, Brie looked like she was doing this for triceps, whereas you want the butt back. Now they were talking as they were doing this, so form might have not have been something that really focused on, but you do want to focus on form. So my apologies to Captain Marvel, this is not an attack, and if you do see this, at least try what I'm saying. Anybody else who's doing standing bicep curls or doing kickbacks, make sure the pressure's not in the knees, make sure it's in the hips. On that note, everyone stay safe, and we'll see you another time.